Hey builder, I'm going to give you a little secret. The best builders write everything down and have a proven system for all the things that they do. Building homes is just like making pasta. What do I mean? I mean that on this page right here is the recipe to make pasta, meat ragu, rigatoni. It's the recipe to make the pasta, and it is clearly spelled out. You cannot get this wrong. Oh, actually, you need a glass of wine, so I'll go and get that too. Anyway, the difference here is what I'm trying to say is that there is a set of ingredients that you need to complete this task, and then there is a method to completing this task. Now, as a builder, you should have the ingredients, the materials, and you should have the method, the how to do, the task. You cannot just tell someone, hey, can you go and put that 2x4 together and do this and do that? You're expecting someone from that quick little sentence that you yelled across the rails for them to actually understand what's going on. When in fact, you need my SOP Trello board, and it's embarrassing, but I think I've got more systems for a building business than you. So let's fix that.
Okay, a little bit behind the scenes here. This is what I'm talking about. Just move that over there. How do I have more systems than you? Like, that's wrong. For example, timber framing and temporary bracing. Yep, no worries. Here's my SOP on that. The purpose. Now, this is how I have built SOPs. There is a purpose. There is a reason why the SOP is being built. There is the requirements, so what you might need in order to be successful here. There's the tools and equipment, what you obviously need on you to make sure that you can do the job. Whoops, the daisies. Materials, procedure, how to do the damn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we build these inside a custom GBT that I have built based on how I and my team build SOPs. I always want a title, a purpose, a requirement, the tools, the materials, the procedure. I want it in steps. I want it in bullet points. I want it easily digestible so that someone could actually read this very quickly. And then I like notes. More importantly, I like a gold standard, how things are supposed to be done. And then the role, who's going to be doing this thing, who's in charge, and then a quick checklist on one page that you can very quickly download and print so that your guy on site could literally tick it in manuals. Otherwise, you can actually put the checklist straight into here, and then literally the site supervisor can tick this board off for you so that every client can have a board and we can work through all the SOPs and everything that we want to get done for that client. Here's another one, before and after photos. Before photos, we want to make sure that we capture clear visual records of the site before any work can get done. What are you going to need? You might need a mobile phone or a camera. Procedure. Stand across the street, back at it. Like, does it get any more simple than this? But this is SOPs. Now, what I was trying to point out is how on earth I'm just going to make myself. How do I have more SOPs than you? I'm Italian. Can't you tell I talk with my hands? I love reading recipe books and making different meals. That's part of my heritage. But I've grown up with a recipe list and a method and how to do it and the time it took to cook and all this stuff. And this has been baked into my business. I was big in systems when I first started, and I'm even bigger in systems because if you have a team behind you, you are getting nowhere without systems. And that's why I have built something like this for my builders, my coaching clients, because I need to be able to give you this stuff so that it can speed you up so you can get moving, get building, and get back to doing what you love the most, which of course is hanging out with family. Well, that it is. Surfing, hanging out with family. How about that? Anyway, look, obviously, if you want my Trello board, maybe follow me on Instagram and shoot me a DM, and I'll give you access to this link. Do it. Okay, bye.
Behind the scenes, that doesn't belong in there. It actually belongs in here. Look at this book. It's like Mexico. Oh, my husband got that for me actually a little while ago. Anyway, this is all the behind the scenes that you get when you watch the big YouTubes. Anyway, bye.